when all that's not already broken eventually breaks. I'll be so used to disorder that it'll neaten up the place. I knew so little in the old days, still I don't know much. Every song is still the same song, every word a stroke of luck. Another subtle change in branding marks the passing of a year or two. Every logo is a bright, sleek, new improved design, and the color stays a kind of blue. Friends are asking what I'm doing, what I've done. I'm sitting, waiting, looking at the world. I'm trying my best to leave the business up to everyone else. I wear a shirt that says Australia, so people know I'm not from there. I listen to I'll not contain you. I grew out and cut my hair again. I said I'd never have a drink again, then had 3 beers a night for a week or 2. Got so close up to the door, a flaw in the design, broke a rule and got a talking to. The day has stopped beginning and the afternoon arrives. I'll lay around and look up later and see a difference in the sky, but see the same thing in the dead space and note that nothing's really changed. I'll still be understanding nothing, but leaning in anyway. American blonde, I'm a young prince scheming for the throne that you're on. I'm the faint voice resplendent with birdsong. I'm an unabridged illustrated history of ping pong. I'm president of various things, the Strand Jet Ski Club, the local Rotary Wing. I'm a beacon of benevolent wisdom. I've got knowledge to impart upon the neighborhood children. Richard, how do you do it? I say you gotta knuckle down, kid, you gotta learn to live through it to prosper. If you stick at it for long enough. Richard, how do you do it? I say you gotta knuckle down, kid, you gotta learn to live through it and prosper. Prosper. Got my holiday socks on, French opening across the kitchen tiles, knocking into everyone. I used to have a passing shot. They'd say, shot Richard, lovely passing shot. But I was younger then and living was free. Now evening one invoked a purple prosing demon in me. And I'm trying to be very direct here. I'm trying to write the perfect sentence. How do you do it? I say you gotta knuckle down, kid, you gotta learn to live through it to prosper. If you stick at it for long enough. Oh, Richard, how do you do it? I say you gotta knuckle down, kid, you gotta learn to live through it and prosper. Prosper. Execute the perfect burnout, perfect circles on the tarmac. Execute the perfect spread of marmalade on toast. And if I die in action, will you scatter my ashes in a two-bit landscape? Will you shatter the lava lamps, let them bleed out on a promenade? I wanna sound like a ghost. I wanna sound like a bear got stuck in the cave system of my throat. I wanna sound like the drawbridge drawn up as the charging army falls in the mud. I wanna sound like a ghost. I wanna sound like a witch. I wanna sound like the sudden scratching of a deep metaphysical itch. I wanna put the whole world in a pot and get the marrow out of it. I wanna sound like a witch. But I find myself imitating Jonathan's imitation of Luke. My cup runneth over with hurt juice. My body is a bar of the Buddha blues. If there were 12 of us, it could be a good song. There are 4 of us, sometimes 5 of us, it's not enough. Oblivion banjo on the bedside table, returning the sword to the stone. A microphone balanced on a stack of books, hoping the canon gets its way into this. And I find myself imitating Jonathan's imitation of Luke. All my life I find myself imitating Jonathan's imitation of Luke's imitation of blues. Singers. 'Cause diagonal rain comes down on a plane, collapsing in sheets again and again and again. The sun appears and I'm still standing here, as I've been doing for what is now a number of years, yeah. Mismanaging time and barely managing fear, deciding, revising decisions, deciding, revising decisions again. And of course, things get ugly, but then of course things don't stay ugly very long. It's really alright. On a diet of beer and Hare Krishna cuisine, I've been pretending to learn, I've been attempting to lean into life, into love, into losing myself in the right way. And I have faked it and fucked it, I've had some success, I have winged it and wangled to be one of the best. And it's tiring and much more enjoyable to just step outside and enjoy the wind in the trees. Because of course things get ugly, but then of course things don't stay ugly very long. It's really alright. Outside I have never seen a rose bush pretend to be a tree, I have never caught the mountain masquerading as the sea, and I have never felt more beautiful than when I was just me. No frills, no frills. And of course things get ugly, but then of course things don't stay ugly very long. It's really alright, in spite of all that's not. You ask him where the insubordinate attitude derives. I said that I was sad to say I'm not a numbers guy. You ask how do I love thee, but the ways just multiply. Every time I try to count them, see I'm not a numbers guy. The protest was a walking tour, a noisy way to see the town, left and right to right. I remember you well. In a Chelsea travelodge we were laid parallel. We made no rock mythology, we unmade the bed. When we unmade love, we didn't make the best of it. I was on Leonard, you were on Janice. I was undressing, you were unflattered, and the wrong clock ticked away the night on the wall. I think on it now and I don't miss it at all. But when I've got nothing to say, keep on talking anyway. I'm back in that room, in that roadside tune with you, darling. Ages, though I've seen your likeness around 2 or 3 times a year in some everyday places. There was thisness and thatness, blots on the atlas. There was wind rearranging hairstyles, dust collecting. I've still got nothing to say. I'm still talking, sometimes thinking of good things just too late. If back in that room, in that roadside tomb, I'd turn to you and say, today's rebellion is tomorrow's advertising. Sunglasses come welcomed wounds and never ever heal. From your Egyptian goose eyes, rose geranium charm. Your unplugged bouncy castle size, your time gone China fairy arms of policing myself, me repeating myself, emancipating myself, incarcerating myself again. You are gentle, apple balanced, sometimes callous, carrot unbalanced, second-rate comic, third-rate country, strung out, homesick, wonderful country. Mad dad message, 4 ellipses, a turn of praise turns inwards. You check inducers, out with the old abyss and in with the new one. 5 unread messages, type in a new one. How it begins, not how it happens. How it begins, not how it happens. Flaubert spent 2 months trying to describe a cabbage. I spent a morning trying to write you a song. I tried to sum up the skies of your wonderful eyes, but the words that I chose were all wrong. The warm winds are humming, a cold front is coming. It makes me uneasy and prone to displays of heinous behavior. Oh, now do me a favor and forgive me for what I may say or not say to you. Doors with the exits bolted shut, you arrive home. Tell me, open up the windows, let some of the climate in. The birds were so pretty in the Soviet states. They stood out amidst all the grey. But we're not in Moscow, and darling, you don't need concrete to stand out in your radiant way. 'Cause you're the knees of the angels, you're the cool breeze of April, you're the full wrath of God on my delicate heart. You're the blue light of evening, you're the swallows believing that overdue rain will soon start and not stop. Sun on my back, dappled light on the ground as I drift to half sleep. The park becomes sound and the music is mine. And Tyler and Will, and they're singing our sister, singing our sister. Waking my eyes, letting some of the market of soft-coloured bunting and children and trinkets and so many food options I can't decide on. Enough home-baked goods for the world to survive on. They're just out of high school, looking at a schoolish. It's 12 and they're drunk and one's getting their ears pierced. The Yelp sets off dogs, the dogs set off kids, and then I close my eyes and I'm hearing the market again. Garfield Orca Said the trees look like dots while I stand underneath one in the bullseye of the park, and I tend to agree with him. Watching the green wind revealed in the branches in the slow rocking clothing stands. Bump into Josh and then bump into Dean and then bump into Frida and talk about leaving and say the same things I've said many times. Then it's bye, nice to see you, and back in my head again. 14th of April 2000, the park, my first birthday party. Mother is beautiful, father is smiling, the cousins are there, and there's cake in the shape of the face of a bear. And I'm starting to see things, starting to live in the landscape which frames and sustains and is singing. I'm listening, trying to mumble along. Then it's now and I'm still here.